In this episode, we look at investigating absorbency. Hi, boys and girls. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define property and absorbency, carry out fair tests to investigate absorbency, identify and name examples of materials that are absorbent, and complete at least 4 of the 8 activities at the learning centers. Let's look at figure 1. Mother. Alan brought the bottle of syrup and spilt it on the table. Give me the aluminum foil to wipe it up. That will not work, Tom. I will get you something else. What materials do you believe that mother would likely have given Tom to clean up this spill? Of course, not aluminum foil, maybe a paper towel or something of that sort. Mother would have to give Tom a material that has the property of absorbency. It could have been a paper towel, a sponge, or a kitchen towel. While all three may be used, the amount of liquid that each can absorb differs because each has different characteristics based on how they are made up and the type of materials from which they are made. These characteristics describe the property of the material. Each of these absorbent materials has small holes which allow liquid to soak in and spread throughout the material. Here's a group activity. Conduct an activity to find out the material that will absorb liquid. Here are the materials: scissors, ruler, food coloring, water, container from the meat tray, aluminum foil, paper towel, rag, newspaper, sponge, and plastic wrap. All materials should be the same length and width. Of course, we do this to make it a fair test, which would be 8 centimeters by 2 centimeters. Here's the method. Half fill the meat tray with water. Pour a drop of food coloring into the water. Each group member, at the count of 3, dips one end of the material in the colored water while the other members monitor the time taken for the colored water to be absorbed in each material where possible. So of course, do that and post it so we can all see what you come up with. Explore. Access the internet and download and view video demonstrations on absorbency. Explain. Complete table 1 by writing yes or no beside each number and letter to indicate which materials are absorbent and non-absorbent. Table 1. Material, absorbent, non-absorbent. Paper towel, absorbent, yes. All right. Rag, yes. Newspaper, yes. Aluminum foil, no. Uh, Plastic wrap, no. Sponge, yes. Complete table 2 by writing yes or no beside each number and table to indicate which products are made from absorbent or non-absorbent materials. Latex glove, no, not made from absorbent materials. Umbrella, no. Band-aid, depending on what part of the band-aid, because sometimes it has a little padding on the inside that absorbs any moisture to keep the wound dry. But from the outside, the band-aid, depending on the type it is, may have, this waterproof coating to prevent any water from getting on the inside of the wound. Okay? And diapers we know are made from absorbent material, and that would be on the inside to soak up, but on the outside it could have a waterproof lining that prevents any spills from getting on the surfaces around the child. Now we have the music link from the Jimmy Cliff Center. Write song lyrics on absorbent materials and objects that are used in specific everyday situations. Word link from the Faye Ellington Center. Read or listen to the online story, What If Paper Boots Were Made of Paper? By the authors Kevin Beals and P. David Pearson. Self-link from the Dr. Agri Irons Center. Make a journal entry expressing your views on absorbent materials and objects that are used in specific everyday situations. Number link from the Albert Einstein Center. Based on the activity completed on Table 1, which group is represented by the section labeled M on Figure 2? Picture link from the Edna Manley Center. Download images of absorbent materials and objects that are used in specific everyday situations. Now create a carousel of these images. So you could have paper towel, kitchen towel, sponge, rags. You could have, you know, all of these things around us that we use, diapers and so on. Body link from the Rex Nettleford Center. Imagine that you are attending school during the rainy season. Plan, design, and test, and select the most appropriate materials to make a model of an umbrella. So we know that we can't use newspaper, right? 'Cause that is not going to last very long. Let's go with our social link from the Mary C. Cole Center. Use a digital device and take photos of the model you made from absorbent materials. Then upload to your class WhatsApp group. Nature Link, Dan Macaulay Center now. Collect, label, and display natural things that are absorbent and non-absorbent. So in this episode, we were looking at investigating absorbency. We should now be able to define the term property and absorbency. We should carry out these fear tests, right, and upload them. And we would have been able to name and give examples of materials that are absorbent. Finally, we would have completed at least 4 of the 8 activities from the Learning Center. Again, do your own little recordings and post them so that we can all have a look at what you have done. Take care. We'll see you in the next episode.